Youths kan do society laga backbone nishna mane aro amikan laga pal future do youths laga hati ase kuigna bishi theory tak kota kurigna ahi ase. Youths kan gi empower kuribole laga do bishi par kota kurigna ase. Latest population census laga hisab te Nagaland te literacy rate to 79.55% ase. Hoilebi state to सबसे highest unemployment rate takya laga state ase with 24.7% rate. Periodic labor force survey laga 2020 to 21 report hisab Pradesh the 1 lakh youths upodo unemployed ase. Niti Aayog pra Nagaland to worst performing state laga announcement dishe. To sawal do youth empowerment, youth are our future, youths for our future generation kando usol di anibole karne itya laga notun sarkar do ki katam lobole ase. Unemployment ki hatabole aro youths kan ki otabole nimite ki alak kuribole ase. Youths kan nutun sarkar laga hat pra ki lagi ase. Taikan laga expectation de ki ase. Sarkar pra ki kurile pal hobo. Taikan laga awas kuni lobo.
So I want our new government to be clean, to be transparent, to be efficient in administration. Also to sincerely work on those manifestos which were given out before the elections, because those were so promising, right? It was all about development, it was all about change, it was about efficiency. So please work on that and do not forget why people really voted for you.
My expectation for the new government will be more, the government should be more accountable, they should be more transparent, responsive, effective and efficient, and a government who follows the rule of the law. And the government should be more interactive with the public and also with the media, because most of the time media act as a bridge between the government and the public. And with the woman coming in power for the first time, I hope that the government will bring people of Nagaland together and united by eradicating all the social cap and the so-called tribalism.
I have a lot of expectation from the newly formed government, as there are people from different walks of life like doctors, engineers, former civil society leaders, entrepreneurs and so on in the newly formed Nagaland Legislative Assembly. It is also a historic moment for the people of Nagaland, as our two ladies, or we can say our two mothers, have made it for the first time to the Nagaland Legislative Assembly. Therefore, I am hopeful that it will be a fruitful 5 years for all of us. My expectation from the present government is that it should maintain transparency and accountability to the people it is going to govern. And secondly, the elected representative should fulfill the promises which they have made during their election campaigns.
Besides creating a lot of employment opportunities, the one thing that the government can focus on uplifting the youth would be to identify the various talents across the state and to nurture them. It's important to understand the environment, to know where the world is heading at, and to empower those skills that can benefit the society.
Government should bring more industrial collaboration, more vocational training, and most importantly, government should need to keep a strict watch on the education systems, especially the government schools and colleges, because upgrading the standard of education could be a way forward.
The thing that the government should focus on to uplift the youths is by creating more employment opportunities, whether it is in the public or private sector. Besides this, the government should focus on sports, as we the Nagas have a lot of potentials when it comes to sports, but we have no proper facilities. If the needs of the youths are not taken care of now, they will become a liability to the state in the future.
Now, in the past few years, we have seen that our government has put a lot of effort in introducing various schemes, organizing various trainings for skill development, and a lot of youth have benefited from that as well. Now the question is, where are these skills going to? It's time that our government start introducing various innovative industries and put the skills to use. Now, for example, artificial intelligence is taking the world by storm right now, and kids aged 4 to 5 are learning how to code. They're coding, they're developing apps, they're developing games. You know, it's moving so fast. Now, it's time that our government should also take interest in exploring such avenues and also facilitate the youth so that unemployment isn't a problem anymore and the youth are ready to cope with the future challenges.
To create employment and economy in our state, the government should develop more entrepreneurship to build more networks in creating business and foster a culture of mentorship to the young entrepreneurs. The government should also provide more financial incentive to college and universities that offer co-op education as a part of their curriculum. And both organized as well as the unorganized sectors must develop labor-intensive forces if more or sufficient employment needed to be generated both in urban as well as in the rural areas. Another thing is agricultural activities should be diversified. And lastly, corruption needed to be minimized. View of minorities needed to be heard because corruption is the major obstacles in improving the quality of a good governance.
In order to generate income and employment in our state, the government should create a conducive environment for multinational companies to come and operate in our state. This way, the companies can accommodate the huge amount of human resources which our state have. Secondly, the government should focus on development of skills among our youths and also creating avenues where these skilled youths can work.
Nagaland State Youth Nimite Kam Kuribole, Arotaikan ki Otai Dibole Karne, 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly election day, political parties Canberra Manifestos si Bishi Tangor agendas rakishe. BJP Bra Youth Empowerment Karne, Ahia Bansal de 2 lakh self-employed opportunities Dibole, Aro Nagaland Skill Development University Nimite 500 crore launch Kuribole Wata Kurishe. And DPP Barabi Pradesh the entrepreneurs ki support Krigna. Nutun Industrial Policy Innovative Youth Employment Scheme based on merit launch Kuribole Wadaragishe. Rising People's Party Brabi State Entrepreneurs ki Modot Kuribole Subsidized Loans Tibole Aro Congress for Class 10 Bichade Subki Compulsory Skill Training Aro Earning Opportunities Tibole Takan Laka Manifestos Tijanai Dishe. To Nagaland in Nutun Sorgar Ponaikina Age Jahumoide Youths Kan Laka Awas to Hunibonanai. With great power comes great responsibility. Kwanishna, Amikan Bra Junior Members Canberra, State Laga Youths Kan Nimide Fesla Luadi Tik Tarika Bra Lobonanai. Taikan Bra Raka Laga Wada Doi Hakikat di Hobonanai. Chantakan Rukita Kibo, Chantakan Saise.